Something very good happened this past Thursday. The House has approved a bill to block funding for military action against Iran in a largely party-line vote of 228 to 175. The House on Thursday passed the No War Against Iran Act offered by Representative Khanna. The reality is that Congress needs to exercise the power of the purse. Khanna told reporters ahead of the vote, "We need to make it very clear that Congress is not going to authorize a dime for an offensive war in Iran." House Democrats scheduled a vote on Khanna's bill, as well as a separate one from Representative Barbara Lee to repeal the 2002 authorization of the use of military force, as fears of war between the United States and Iran spiked earlier this month. Khanna's bill would prohibit federal funding from being used for military action against Iran, except in cases of self-defense or if Congress has specifically authorized the action. Here we go again. Khanna's bill is not likely to get a vote in the Senate. It, as well as Lee's bill, was previously approved by the House as an amendment to the annual defense policy bill, but it was stripped from the final version of the defense bill during negotiations with the Senate. The Senate really is a chamber that has been pissing me off more and more because you've got one person, McConnell, who basically gets to say, if this bill has anything to do with the Democrats and makes it appear that they're winning or otherwise getting something done, we're just not going to bother with it. I mean, the House has passed gun control measures. They've passed just a wide variety of laws, of bills, rather. And none of them have a chance to become in law because one turtle prick won't let them have a vote. But look, I'm glad the House passed this. They just need to get the Senate back. Roe, as I've said before, is one of few members of Congress that I have full respect for, that I adamantly defend, because, it's just, he's the only one that's really trying to do anything that's, come in the last couple of years out of the wave that we've seen in the 2010s and whatnot. So hopefully the Democrats can get the Senate back. It's just so frustrating. This is the exact same thing that happened with the Yemen bill, where, or rather, this is not as bad, but it's in the same capacity where it's like you get this little brief glimpse of hope that it might make it, and then just the Republicans cut it from under you. In the case of the Yemen bill, which Roe was also a co-sponsor of, passed in both the House and the Senate, and then Trump vetoed it. And now this one passed in the House, this Iran bill, and it won't even get a vote in the Senate because the majority leader gets to pick what goes on the floor. And nobody gets pissed off over this. So, just another sad story. But again, I am somewhat proud of the House. They did something else right for once.